Alright, we're
Welcome
live.
to Drew's.
Ruined it.
Oh.
Soiled it. Soiled it.
Mar is here. Mar is here. Praise Jeebus. Mar is here.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where we talk about horses.
What?
And Mar.
It's more like horses and dungeons and
Horses
stuff.
and horses.
Kobolds and catacombs.
Horses and stables.
No, what's your favorite show? Mine is Horses and Horses.
My Little Horses and Horses.
Mine's Horses and Misdread.
Horses and women.
What?
What?
No more
What?
horsing around.
Oh, horsing around, yeah.
Yeah,
BoJack
Horsing
Horseman.
Around is my favorite show.
The new season was so...
yeah.
The new season was so good.
Oh, I still need to see that.
Oh, yeah,
Actual
why are you
show.
doing this? Stop DMing and go watch a BoJack.
Back in the 90s, I was in a very famous TV.
The new season had like my favorite ending to the entire series so far.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
So
It
yeah.
was nice.
So yeah, let's get to it.
Alright,
Last
so
episode on Dungeon Ball Z.
alright, so here, now I
Is
know we
Drew
left it
back?
off with
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Alright, so now I know we left off with here's the thing, I know we left off with Ulrich Del Rose, you are a dead man, but I wasn't expecting Peace to actually make it back for this by this point. So let's jump over to see what he's been up to a little bit. We'll just kind of speed through this, quickly just to,
Sure.
So yeah, so last we saw Mar, he was with you guys in Wave Echo Cave until at one point during the Garfield hole appeared beneath him and whisked him away to the fantasy Costco, where all your
Garfield
dreams
hole,
come
no.
true. But anyway, yeah. So Garfield. Actually, wait. What did Garfield want with that? I don't even remember what Garfield wanted with him, to be honest.
Well,
Do
he
any of us?
was supposed to,
To
like, teach me.
inconvenience him.
I
Oh,
did
right,
sell
what
my
was it?
blood for, like, a
Oh no,
master
yeah. He
class.
gave you, what was it? Those chess lessons. That's right.
Yeah.
And eventually you went off because you heard tell of a chess tournament that was happening in a few weeks
Great.
that you thought took immediate precedence over Wave Echo Cave. So off on your own, you went off on a journey to Neverwinter to participate in a chess tournament. So here's what I'm gonna have you do for me. All right, let's test out. Let's have our first roll. I'm gonna have you make 3 chess rolls for me, and depending on how those rolls go, that's going to determine how well you did in the chess tournament.
Do I have any sort of buffs
I mean, you
from
have.
Garfield's training?
I already gave you the buffs for Garfield's training
Oh, okay.
before.
Gotcha.
You have like a +2 now.
Oh, yeah.
Training
Okay.
efficiency.
I remember now.
And if you do, yeah. So
Okay.
3 chess rolls, no advantage, just straight up rolls. See if you're able to do that. Oh.
9/11.
Okay.
Very mediocre.
I'm going to say with those ones you managed to take 3rd.
I'll take it.
Alright, so I will say is here. I'll give you... You can take that +2 modifier and make it a +3 to chess. And you are now also in possession of a entirely we'll say entirely bronze 3rd place statue for Neverwinter's annual chess tournament that we'll say is worth like 25 gold in value if you were to want to sell it.
Can I make a suggestion
Okay.
as another option? Can it be a 25 gold, but it's a very small statue to replace the king in my set? So my king that I play with is a solid gold, or solid bronze king.
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
So your chess set now has a bronze king that you can either replace the white one or the black one with whenever you play.
Sick. So I think that's way cooler.
Did the second place guy look a lot like a Van Helsing? She's getting a full silver fucking thing.
Sure, let's go with that.
Loading him onto the tips of his crossbows.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just double check that. Yep. Okay. So yes, there you go. All right. I was gonna say because I was gonna say if you'd have rolled much lower on that first one, I would have said you probably didn't even.
Not even
Placed.
placed.
I was gonna say if you'd have crit because what was I think you almost crit failed. Yeah, that was a 3. If you'd have crit failed that, I just said you didn't win anything. But
I thought you were playing checkers.
your proficiency was enough where I was like, I mean, okay, maybe we'll just say just barely.
Hey, losing is how you learn the most.
Fair enough.
It's also how you suck.
Like
Okay,
me
so
winning
yeah.
those games, I didn't get to see all those games I could have if I lost. Like, who's the real winner?
But yeah, so what was it?
I would say the guy who won.
No, I'd say the guy who got the bronze chess piece. Although I guess he probably got a gold chess piece. Damn it.
Yep.
Shit.
You'll just have to try again next year.
Oh, I will.
Anywho, so you're making your way back in town. It's been a while. You kind of stayed. What was it? It was a few weeks before the chess tournament actually started, but you made your way to town. It took you like about a week or two or so, because you went alone on foot. Strange headless goat ball. All right, but anyway, so yeah, you've made it. It's been about a month since you last saw the party. A little over that. So you're making your way back into town, and you've noticed that things are a bit more on the up and up since you last got here. There's, a few more new buildings. The ones that already exist look a bit more tidier and cleaner.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and let's see. So you're making your way over to your favorite, your guys' favorite place, the Stonehill Inn, and you notice there's just a very large chariot. Well, not chariot, sorry. Carriage, I should say, not chariot. Just very large Gothic-looking chariot, just sitting outside with seemingly no horses attached. But walking away from it into the tavern, you see what appears to be a blonde, very beat-up-looking dwarf, and a very well-dressed half-orc walking into the tavern. What do you do?
I look inside the chariot.
You look inside. It is a very nice, from what you can see through the window, it looks very nicely furnished in there. And then you immediately hear, Ulrich Del Rose, you are a dead man!
Wait, it's like a carriage or a chariot?
Sorry,
It's a
carriage. I
Okay.
misspoke when I said chariot. I misspoke. I meant
That's why I
carriage.
was like, a window? Okay,
Yeah, sorry,
gotcha.
it's a carriage.
A window into the horse.
The god
Okay.
that has a tendency to misspeak.
Yes. Yes, this god is very poor with his words.
And I just think to myself, he can't be dead because that would be necrophilia.
Okay, then,
Fine, that's a problem.
so yeah. So is Mar going to just keep looking at the carriage? What are you doing here?
I mean, I'd probably hear that. No, because I'd be kind of tender. I'd be like, "Aw, the guy I like." So yeah, I'd be like, "Whoa, I need to protect my boo."
So you make your way to okay. So switching back. Oh wait, shit! 1 second, I just realized something. Oh crap!
My
Give me a second.
unrequited love.
Here we go. Shit, give me a second here. I can't believe I forgot the. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Can't believe I forgot to throw that in there. I knew I was gonna forget something straight away.
Well, hey, we just chilling. It's all good.
I forgot to add their character sheets to this. I have them.
Jesus.
I made them in another thing.
Mm. Oops.
All right. Let's see. Refresh real quick. 1 second.
So petition to change Tressendar Manor to Cool Dude's Manor. We own it now. Can we change it?
We could, but nah.
Oh man, where did Dylan dipped? Okay.
Oh no, he's still here. He's just.
Is there a
working on getting
sign
the-
outside that says Tressador Mansion?
No, that's just what
the
it's
place was
called.
called. That was just what the place was called.
Because I would totally change it to Tressador Martian
Okay, but see, here's the thing. I'm the one that
sign.
talked to the mayor about it, so I guess that it's like technically like my name on the deed.
No, but I can still change the sign. I'd like physically change the sign.
There's no sign.
no sign.
You
Make
can add a
a
sign.
I'm gonna make a sign then. I'll make my own sign.
Later.
Like a sign or a cosine.
Make a sign. Krusty Krab is unfair.
Sign wave.
Mr. Krabs is in there.
Yeah.
No, but okay, so there we go.
Plotting our discretion. Seizing the oppression.
Good SpongeBob memes tonight, guys. Keep it up.
All right, so yes. So anyway, Ulrich, yeah, you and the party are in there, and you just suddenly behind you, you hear a familiar voice just scream, "Ulrich Del Rose, you are a dead man."
Oh God. Okay.
You reckon
The second-
without it? Sorry, go ahead.
The second Del hears that, he like instantly stops playing and like spins around in horror and turns to face the source of the noise.
As soon as you do, you see he's already on you and leaping up at you and attempting to headbutt you.
He succeeds.
Oh shit! Wait, I forgot to shit. Give me a second here. Sorry. Wait. Oh yes. Okay, good. He's set to always whisper. Yeah. So yeah, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and now tell me this. Does I was gonna say now he is attempting to grapple you. Like literally he has jumped up. Like he is like as soon you hear that, and as soon as you turn around, he is already darted across, leapt up, and just slammed his skull into yours.
Yep.
And now it just like grabs onto your shoulders in like one fell swoop.
All right. So at what
Yeah.
point?
No. Del is like shocked. He doesn't even have time to respond to any of this.
Okay, so do you want to make a dexterity save,
No,
or do you want to
no.
just say you've just?
No, I take it.
No, I was just gonna say because I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say if he's just like still as what, yeah, then you just go careening into the table behind you.
Yep.
Just he is just on you.
Yep.
And what is it? As soon as he's got you like pinned under the table, he just starts laughing. Ulrich, you thought you could hide from us? You should have known we'd have found you sooner or later.
Should we help him?
Del is just wide-eyed in horror, looking up at this guy. He's like gone pale. Earthen, I guess. Black people don't go pale. Whatever.
Go dark?
He doesn't look
Can
good.
Mar by this point have like looked in to see what's happening?
Or do any of us do anything, or are we just kind of jerking it?
What was it? Yeah, what is it? Well, here's the thing. You peer in. Here, just go ahead and make a perception check for me, Mar.
Okay.
Must be some other Ulrich Del Rose. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn, son.
I was hoping.
He sees
what
all.
was it? As you peer in the doorway, what was it? Well, you notice not only does it, what appears to be a dwarf who seems to have pinned your buddy Cell onto a nearby table, but you notice immediately just to the side of you, standing beside the doorway, the half-orc just kind of leaning up against the wall, just watching.
That is not okay.
All right,
I would
so-
I don't
like
know
to
who
shoot him
just
in the gut
tried
with
like
a bow.
yeah.
So at what
While he is
point
on top
can,
of-
at
Yeah.
what point is Gus able to fly in and just like punch that guy in the face like Marge doing a crump?
This
Or
is
me.
heroic.
Or me,
If you-
hideous fucking laughtering.
All right, would you like to? All right, are we rolling initiative?
I'm willing
Sounds
to.
like it.
Yeah.
All right. Need a token in order to do that.
Oh yeah, here I will doodly
You know,
do.
Because
We actually do
if I
have
were
that
to
one,
percept that so well, I would definitely shoot him.
Yeah, because like you
For my
do
man.
have a an in table set up, yeah, or an in map.
Here, I suppose I could throw us back to the old Neverwinter Tavern. Oh man, remember that? Good times, guys. Good times.
I remember being here.
I don't.
All right. Well, I'm
You
gonna
were
put
there,
down my
you were
new
there.
token.
Look, you're sitting
Yeah.
there in the corner.
And I wasn't.
Oh, I also just can't see it, but that's because tablet.
I'll throw your boop.
I see.
We need time to shine.
I'm gonna have to have you move my tokens because I can't.
What happens? Oh yeah.
I can't drag on the tablet.
Who's Slash?
That's
Ooh,
Grob.
Rob.
Huh.
There's 2 Gus's. Oh no, which one's the real Gus?
Which one do
I shoot?
Meanwhile, there's Janie off in the far left.
Oh, is that
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
who's attacking him?
Oh my gosh.
Man,
Okay,
is
then,
Lara different than anyone else?
Wait, which one did you roll first? The
I'll switch it to the 5 because I rolled the 5 first.
there we go.
I'll just.
What? You just want me to roll it again then?
What? No, I was just seeing. Hang on, like there's a bunch of things I was seeing. What the initiative? Yeah, initiative 5. Okay.
Yeah, you removed me from the initiative.
Oh no, there's 2 of you. There's 2 Gus's. There's the one for the 5, and then oh,
I
don't
only
see it.
see. I didn't see the 5.
I see the 5, but it isn't showing up on anything.
there.
Either way, I rolled a 6. So I rolled an 11 earlier, but I'm just going with what I got. 'Cause it's faster.
Is Dell participating in this?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm still drawing. Give me a sec.
I'll just move
where
myself
the
to
hell
a
is my
spot where I
token?
think Gus would have been chilling.
Oh, what was it? I should have mentioned another thing, Mar. With that crit, as the half orc is like standing by the doorway watching, you hear him let out like a deep sigh, like he
This
yells.
has happened
I don't have a
before.
token.
Put a
throw it
token
on.
Drag
down
it.
then.
Here, I'll give you one.
Drag. Okay.
Oh, what? You didn't want an Eddie token? I see how it is. Because I'm white.
Exactly.
Also,
He's
Dylan,
gonna
do you think you could actually embolden these lines a little bit?
The tavern lines do funk up the grid a bit.
Yeah.
Are there
You
tavern?
know how to
oh,
do that, right?
Haha, good. What a
let's
bad
see
initiative.
here. That should be under.
Like the little gear.
Give me a sec here. Wait, what happens if... No, yeah, I want that enabled. Opacity?
Yes. Up that to like max. And do you think you could actually change it to a more contrasting color, perhaps?
Pink.
Nice.
Oh, I guess I'm still outside the tavern, though, right? No?
That's not... Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Okay.
the light is coming to engulf us all.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 80s, boys.
Wait, so is the orc outside? I thought he was inside.
No,
he's
standing
outside.
next to... He's like literally...
Oh.
right
Oh
next
god,
to the door.
vaporwave.
We get it, you vaporwave.
Oh, so he sighed
Oh wait,
in like...
synthwave.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he's
God,
standing
how
next
am
to
I
the door,
enemy?
like, you hear him let out a sigh like, yep, here we go.
And as in, he's not expecting to get immediately stabbed.
I don't think anyone in a tavern is expecting to get immediately.
Depends on what
I-
kinds of
I
taverns you
still-
go to.
Surprise
I'm
attack.
hoping that we won't immediately go for lethal. I'm hoping.
See, I'm not planning on it.
Yeah, neither am I. I have sleep and laughter to get the guy off of him.
Yeah, but I
He's
mean, like,
already laughing.
But hideous laughter means that he's laughing so hard he can't do anything else.
I mean, his laughter is pretty hideous. If I would say that's fairly
Yeah.
objective.
But is it magical?
Yeah. It is not.
That's subjective.
No. There's a difference between laughing while caving someone's face in and laughing while they're on their side hurting because it's laughing so hard.
All right, so yeah, it looks like this strange dwarf man gets to go first.
He's just on top of Ulrich right now, just
Lucky.
Monologuing.
Wait, I'm not monologuing.
mainly legit. He's like, Sorry.
So where are we all going to be in the bar? I just took the
Well,
most
I mean-
empty-looking table in the corner.
Yeah, I dropped myself in a place where, I mean, Gus would just be sitting any old where, probably at the counter, telling the cooks how to do their job.
Virgar would probably be over by Eddie or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's not really doing anything actually. He's just on top of right now. He's just on top of what is it? He's just on top of Ulrich right now. Just kind of laughing and just what is it? Just it's like you're crafty. 10 years, but you slipped up. And just like, yeah, he's just talking. Other than that headbutt and pinning him right now, he's just talking. So that's his
Go
turn.
villains.
Up next would be Firgar.
So Fergar is concerned,
Yeah,
so he kind of...
First, a question.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that we were all sitting here, just chilling out, we've been doing this for like a month. I personally would think that it would be a reasonable assumption to say that we do not have our weapons on us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very true.
I mean, yeah. Well, you've got your fists.
Yeah.
Eddie probably at least has like a wand on him at any
Yeah,
given
I would-
time.
His magic
Just 'cause
making
it's small
tools.
enough.
I mean, knowing
More important,
Maybe not
magic
the
is-
glass. I was gonna say maybe
Yeah.
not the glass staff, but probably at least the wand of magic missile.
He'd probably just have...
Fergar
whatever
definitely
works.
at
He
least
just,
has Lightbringer, so...
Well, I mean, you own Lightbringer, but would you be bringing it along to just a night at the bar that you've been doing for like a month?
I'm pretty sure the only two things I would have on me are wand and broom, because fuck walking.
Guess who's got
that's
all
not
the
bad.
weapons, Mar?
Don't go lethal. Also, you should probably roll for initiative.
I did. He hasn't added me.
You could
Wait,
just
what
add
do you-
or roll
Like, you
I got a
supposed to-
13.
Oh, 13. Sorry, I didn't see that there.
You're supposed to
Sorry.
click on the token. before playing,
Yeah,
otherwise
well,
it
he's on the
doesn't like to
mobile
show
app.
up.
He's on the mobile app.
Or I'm-
not them, they're mobile.
I'm on the I'm in browser, so like that's probably worse.
All right, so yeah, Firgar.
So
This guy-
Fergar
this
is...
dwarf ran in. Yeah, this dwarf ran in and headbutted and knocked Ulrich into a table, and is now just kind of laughing and sort of taunting him a bit.
Yeah. Fergar kind of like turns around and he's like, oh my god, what? There's a dude pinning Dell, so he kind of jumps up and he kind of runs over and...
Hold on, real
try.
quick. Speaking as a free action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When Del sees Fergar running over, he like holds a hand and he goes, "Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him!"
Fergar at least goes to grapple and pull him off.
I got $10 on the dragon.
All right.
Sorry, 10 gold on the dragon.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics against his.
That's a damn good roll. But is
Yeah.
it good enough?
It is good enough. You now have. What is it? You are now holding on to. You are now holding on to a dwarf.
I'm holding him and I'm screaming at him like, why are you messing with my friend?
He look. What is it? As you're like pulling him off of him, and he's just looking up at you. He's like, "Oh, ain't he told you about us, Ulrich?"
I smell an affair.
Del's nose is bleeding, so he kind of like wipes that a little bit.
Ulrich,
like-
or Dell, what's
Okay,
going
so
on?
that's your action. Any? All right. Well, I think that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was about to say.
Yeah, he
Are we out of an? Are we supposed to say? Are we continuing to try to fight here, or are we?
Mars in initiative.
If anyone was going to
Mars
do
just gonna,
something
like, try and
stupid,
whip
it
out
would
a-
be him.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if Mar comes in and sneak attacks and just like shanks him.
No, I told you I'm like fucking up this guy outside.
You're both actually. You're all in the building right now. Like
I'm just
he's-
imagining he's a random bar
Like
patron.
even Grob and
No, I thought we were both outside.
No,
Yeah, you're both outside.
standing. No. Grob is
Right.
standing inside, like leaning up against the wall, like looking over at this, just
Oh,
standing
and
by
I'm
the door.
I'm outside.
Yes, you are outside. If you were to come in, like when you appeared in the doorway, you noticed him like just standing there to the side of you,
Oh, okay.
not doing
cool.
anything.
I
I got
probably
you.
move his token then.
Yeah, so I'm literally just gonna run in and just just gonna dash and stab.
Okay, so you run in and you're gonna make a attack.
I am
against
cunning.
that.
I'm cunning action dashing to him.
I
And
mean, he's literally
stabbing
right
him
next to you.
in the torso.
Yeah,
I know. I just want to. I want to just really focus on how fast I'm going. Like, I don't care that he's right there. I am dashing.
Okay.
To the snow.
It's not just like I go over. It's like I am full dash.
And you run into a wall.
To the guy standing next to the door, not doing anything,
Yes.
like a real hero.
Yeah. And I stab him in the side, like right in the ribs.
Like a real
Right.
hero.
Okay, why don't you first make that attack roll?
They try.
I think
So-
first you should make a sneak roll.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
What? It's not even a stealth. I'm like dashing. Like it's very fast.
Okay, so you're not trying to hide.
No, I'm just like straight up like it's not like a it's like a very fast like I see what's happening and I immediately dash to stab him.
I'm surprised you attacked the guy
Like a
doing
legitimate-
nothing.
So basically, what you're saying is like this is.
Oh
you're
no,
just
that
going-
man is attacking my friend. Better stab this guy who's not doing anything.
Yeah.
But no, like in regards to like what he's doing, it's basically like straight up monkey knife fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so-
make the attack roll then.
Okay.
As soon as you find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
You have
Would that be a
successful-
surprise? Because he didn't know I was there.
I mean,
don't
you
think
were
he-
you were bolting in at him, so I'm
you
gonna
weren't
say
trying
no.
to be sneaky, so
But I
There's
thought I
no
was
one
like
fighting him.
standing right next to him.
Not like I said, he's been observing.
Oh, okay.
And you,
So
and
he,
you
like,
said,
knew
you,
I
just
was
like
outside.
you said, you weren't trying to be sneak. You weren't trying to sneak up to him. You said you were bolting at him. So
Oh,
yeah.
it was more like I thought I was standing right next to him, and I was just really trying to tell you how quickly I moved at him. It was a very,
I'm hoping to
very
say you
fast
stabbed.
stage. Okay.
All right, roll for damage. Okay, you stab
Weak
this dude.
sauce.
You manage to
Yeah.
like slice across like at this dude, and you kind of like you gash up like the sleeve of his shirt, and he just looks over like he just looks over at you, and he just glares at you menacingly.
Oh no. Casimir's sister or brother,
So you-
Casimir.
You used your bonus action and your action. Now what are you doing? What
I mean,
you
I'm-
doing?
like you still got movement left, my dude.
Walk out.
Apologize.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back out,
Oh,
like
no.
just outside of the entryway.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't want to run to Big Daddy Fairgar?
No, it's because when they're there, like that's like if he tries to follow me, he's just like in a bottleneck, so it's easy for me to like shoot him. And same where I can shoot the other guy too. It's the perfect shooting spot.
Man,
All
what a
right,
master
that's your-
tactic.
so you run out. So you run out. Okay, so you run in.
You run in, stabbed the guy, it didn't work, and then you ran out. Good job.
Well, it didn't
Um,
work. It just didn't do it well.
So
Yeah,
wait,
he
did he
just-
stab the Slash or did he slap
He
Crazy
stabbed
Dwarf?
Slash.
Okay.
And for the
Yeah.
record, I'm further back than that one square, right?
Yeah, I know, but
Okay, just making
again, I
sure.
wasn't expecting this to be an inside-outside thing. All right, Eddie, you doing anything?
You should have expected it whenever
I'm
I was
just kinda
outside
sitting
to
at the
start.
table.
It was his turn.
Like, because the dwarf
Uh,
is grabbed, right? He can't do
yeah.
anything. Does it look like
As
it's
of right now.
completely? From my view, does it look like it's completely dissolved?
I mean, make an insight check.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it Dell's turn?
No, it's Eddie's turn. I got an 11. Dell has a 7.
What?
Then
No.
why Then why is Eddie sitting at a 6 on my initiative order?
Really? It says 11
Yeah.
on mine. Oh, there's two Eddies.
I rolled an 11 first, but you didn't add it, so I just
okay.
did 6.
For whatever reason, there's two things on mine. So sorry, it's Dell's turn then. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't see that there was two
Yeah.
for him like there
All
was.
right, Dell gets up, first of all. He kind of wipes his nose and he goes, Dranger? What are you doing here?
Looking for you dipshit.
You knife-head piece of shit.
I look over at Grob.
You look over at Grob and you see he's got like a slight he's just looking slightly confused as there's just like a slight gash now like on his arm that like nicked one of his sleeves, and he's just like looking out the doorway, glaring at this hooded figure that seems to have bolted out.
I look back at Drengar and I go, are the others with you too?
He goes, nah, it's just us for now.
What?
And there's your 6 seconds. Eddie,
So yeah,
what are you doing?
I mean, same thing. Does it look like that it's diffused, or does it still look like there's shit going down?
Let's see, with an insight of 20, you, based on everything that you've just observed, you think that it, you don't think it's going to be escalating unless something, weird happens.
Unless someone pisses off Fairgar.
Or some dipshit comes in and starts stabbing people.
The greasy stabber.
I'm going to say, because it's been quite a while since he's gotten to do anything fun, just because it doesn't look like it's entirely sure, he's just going to hideous laughter the dwarf.
We're back, boys.
Like, at this point, my guy's probably fucking itching to do something, and he knows, okay, this looks like something that you probably shouldn't do fire at all.
Well, yeah,
okay,
I mean,
so what's the
we are
wisdom
in a
save?
wood building. We're going to burn the whole place
Wisdom
down.
saving DC 14, it says on my little list of things.
Okay, then, yeah. Drengar, just whilst you're in the middle of the conversation, just breaks down into just the most horrendous fit of laughter you think you've ever heard from him. And you've known him for quite a while, and you've heard quite a few laughing fits from him.
I
look reaction.
Fairgar
just kind of
just looks
just wave my hand.
confused. He's
Just
just like,
continue eating food, just like stuffing my face.
All right, if nothing else, then Fergus.
All right. Well, with that, with the newfound calm question mark, Gus winds up grabbing a bottle off the counter and starts walking over to right hereabouts, and he's like, "Del, do you want us to remove this gentleman?"
No. He's a friend.
Get a room.
are you sure? Like, are you defending him? Because, like, we can take him out and rough him up for you.
No.
Break the kneecaps.
Meanwhile,
And,
he's still just being held down by Fairgar, just laughing horrendously.
No, this is, first of all, Eddie, stop that.
All right. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
and with that,
Eddie, come on, dude.
And with that, Gus looks over to the large half-elf half-orc gentleman, likely noticing this the cut sleeve, I'm sure, and says, "Hey, who did that?"
I was supposed to say, are you taking any actions or bonus actions or anything on your turn?
I'm planning on taking an action, depending on Cool Grob's answer to this question.
He just looks back at you and then just points out the front door.
At what I assume I immediately recognize as Mar.
Yeah, you'd recognize that distant edgy figure anywhere.
All right.
You see
Well, you
Mar
know what?
outside the door with his bow, presumably about to draw his bow.
Yep.
All right. Well, I take a look at him, look at the bottle in my hand, and I'm like, I'm very disappointed in you, and I just fucking whip it at him.
All right.
Just like
Make
his
a ranged
abusive
attack
father.
against. Make a.
Can I try to make a counter and shoot the bottle?
No, it's not your turn.
In midair?
You,
No,
you
that's
don't
not-
have a feat that allows you to do that.
Yeah.
And you
So-
didn't ready an action to attempt something like
Chess
this.
is pretty a feat.
No.
So, go ahead and make a ranged attack against Mar.
With my chess
Should
knowledge,
I just like
I
call
would
it a
have
sling
this
attack
in my
for
mind.
now, or
I'd be two steps ahead of him.
Yeah.
for the sake of brevity?
Speed.
No, it just kind of crashes and shatters on the ground, like a good 4 or 5 feet away to like one side of him.
What?
Watch
Not
out.
sails past him and collides with the carriage?
Nah, you would have you threw you aimed a little bit too far to the side and a bit too far down.
Okay.
Oh no, guys! Chess should be a whole build where you're always 2 steps above before, like
No.
2 steps ahead of everyone. In
That's a
mind,
mastermind rogue.
So
Yes.
anyway. So anywho,
Mason
anything else?
busting out the extension
You're gonna
cord
maybe
and belt.
I don't know, step of the wind to punch him since that.
Nah. I don't anticipating him doing anything against me that I can't immediately just fucking punish him for, so...
I'm also fairly far away. Like, a throw probably wouldn't reach.
So, all right. If nothing else, then it's now Grob's turn. He just glares out the door at you, and then shuts the door.
Ha!
So basically, like, everyone is inside except for Mar, and the door is closed.
Yeah.
And now he's just standing there. He's just bracing it now, just holding the door shut. In the event that you decide to come back. Well, you don't know that though. You just see him shut the door.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, now then.
I'm
with
ready
this-
for my turn.
All right, now with this, I think let's leave initiative now.
No.
No. It's great.
No,
He
Mar's
wants to
got
keep
some
fighting.
Initiative. Mar is ready.
I'm okay with it.
All right, then let's make another wisdom save for Dringer here. Yep, he got a 17 that time. So yeah, he calms down from his fit of laughter. But he's still kind of chuckling to himself a bit.
It's less forceful and more manic.
It's clear at this point that he's laughing himself. He's not being forced to laugh.
Yeah. He's having a gay old time here.
I hope not.
Not when Mars not in the building. Anyway.
Dell is still like flabbergasted.
Good word.
All right then.
Thank
I
you.
guess here. Let's just since this just seems to be Mar at the moment. All right. Let's just skip ahead to his turn just for funsies here. So Mar, what are you doing? The door's shut. You would not be able to if you fired a bow at it, an arrow
You would
at
hit
it.
the door.
You'd hit the door.
Mar runs up to the building, with his like knife at the ready and tries to just kind of like nudge it, get it open with his elbow. I'm like doing the motion right now. I'm trying to describe it.
So you're trying to you're just trying to force the door open.
Not like force, but like it wouldn't be like because I don't know it's barricaded. It'd be more like I'm
Gently
just trying
push
to
it.
open it.
So
like,
you're just running. Basically, you're just running to the door, expecting to just swoosh right in.
yeah, with my knife. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength athletics check for me.
Crit fail. Breaks arm.
Smash that motherfucking athletics button.
Yeah, no, he got more than double of that. You just slam, and your face just goes right into the door. Just go ahead and take a bludgeoning damage from that as you face plant the door.
Okay.
Because yeah, you
What's with
nowhere
us
close.
and running into walls and doors?
I was gonna say.
I'm glad.
I
Harry
mean,
Potter shit right here.
I will repeat, you have the second highest intelligence in the party. You don't have an excuse.
I feel like I don't have enough left, but I would like.
I mean, I
to,
would say that would have been your movement. You still
yeah.
have an action.
I know, but I still have to like get. Oh, okay. Because I didn't fall. For some reason, I was thinking I hit the ground.
No, you
yeah.
just run up against the door. I mean, if you want, you can make like a con or dex save to see if you.
I
fall
yelled,
over.
"Don't you hurt him!" And I just stab into the door.
Okay, make an attack roll on the door.
Here's Johnny.
And like, hopefully
God.
hopefully that guy, like, if he's bracing the door, like, I really hope I get him a little. Like, okay, attack the door.
All right, I'll just say. I mean, it's a door.
Well, yeah,
Hit
it's a
it.
door.
You hit it.
Hit it.
Roll damage. All right, you managed to wedge your dagger like half-inch into this door. You
I'm
have
assuming-
now successfully jammed your dagger into the door.
I'm assuming we can hear all of this because it's probably fairly loud.
It's like literally right next to you. You're watching this happen. Like you just heard a ping. You heard the sound of a Mar-like object hitting the door. And
Well,
then you
after
heard the
me
sound of-
yelling,
yeah, and then you hear Mar, the voice of Mar yelling, "Don't you hurt him?" And then you just hear like a chunk as he just gets his dagger just jammed into this door. Yeah, he is now his dagger is now wedged into the door. I mean,
Just
it didn't
wait
go
for
all the
my
way
next
through.
turn.
No, let's just leave initiative now. There's not even any point to.
Well,
I just want to keep. I
is the
want to
door
like
right there?
keep stabbing the door.
Yeah, he's just holding like he's not even like full on foot. He's
So I
just
can-
holding like his hand is just on the knob. He's just holding it.
Well, if we're leaving initiative, Gus goes up to the fine gentleman holding the door and says, "Excuse me, I need to have words with him." As I just sort of like crack my knuckles and just wait for him to pull his hand off the door.
Looks over at Gus and is like, "Was that Mar?"
Holy shit, he's back.
So no, what was it? So the half orc, he just kind of looks over at you, kind of smirks, and you hear just kind of a, huh, and he just opens the door for you.
All right, and yeah, I'm going like this interaction is going to be taking place outside of like what everyone else is doing.
Do you just motion to him to close the door?
Yeah,
I push it closed behind myself,
Oh,
or pull it, whichever way the door swings.
Upon seeing Gus, like, I would immediately like cower and just like backpedal.
Yeah, and the thing is, your dagger is still wedged into the door.
I've got
you don't need it.
two. Like I've got like three actually. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the one that you had
I've
out.
got 7 daggers. I have 7 daggers.
Well, the one that you had out is now wedged in
Well,
the
guess
door.
what? Now you have 6. But in any event, Gus winds up coming out and says, "Okay, explain yourself."
They were hurting him.
The dwarf was hurting him. The half-orc was minding his own business.
He was an accomplice.
And how do you know this?
I perceived it.
Yeah, Gus sort of like breathed in.
I have -1 intelligence, and I would have a better answer than that.
I perceive it.
Yeah. But yeah, Gus like sort of takes a deep breath in, holds it for a second, and then lets it out and says, "Okay, so after that, I really want to hurt you. And you are going to have to give me a better answer than that, or I am going to take it as an excuse to hurt you. So, explain yourself."
Okay. Well, I just checked out this little chariot carriage, and it is bigger. It is just too big for only that little dwarf. So I knew he had to just be going with this guy, and this guy just looks out of place. So I was like, "Oh, they're together." And he
sounds
also
racist.
he sighed. He
That sounds
sighed.
so
He was like, "Oh,
racist.
I I know how this has been going. Like this is normal. This is a normal day. Him like beating on
You should
people."
Implement those real
Yep,
quick.
give me a second. I am downloading them as we speak.
Okay, good.
So,
What's the issue?
Hold on.
You'll see.
hold on.
Let's see. It's gonna be his token.
so what you are telling me is that this gentleman clearly not pleased with his ally's behavior, and you decide to come up and try to stab him. And then, while waiting for Mar to come back with a response, like he barely gets like half a breath out before wha-bam!
Well, I wouldn't let you get in
Oh.
like range of that. Me.
No, you're
I'm
both
faster
standing
than
right
Oh
you.
my god, you crit him!
Like,
Yes!
I'm faster than you. You don't get a say. And then I'm
Nah.
also, for good measure, I'm just gonna rub in one of these.
Make a Constitution saving throw. He's shoving poison ivy down your face.
Yeah, but I would have been ready with
Nope,
like.
nope.
Nope, you didn't say anything.
I specifically
Yeah,
said
we
I was like, oh, whenever he comes out, I would be like cowering, like backpedaling, like I'd be
Cowering
ready.
doesn't mean
Okay,
you're
but
ready
no.
in action.
Here's the thing, though. I am faster
He's
than
so
you.
much faster than you.
I could outrun you any day, even if you were if you were using your action bonus action to cunning action dash away from me, I would still be able to catch you.
He will go to where you live, to where
But
you
yeah,
bring
but yeah, make a
He will
constitution.
come for you on a pale
Jeez.
horse.
Yeah. He is the pale horse.
Oh no!
Oh, you are stunned.
And with that stun, I satisfied that I handled the the Mar issue as well as I could have. I basically like hoist him over my shoulder and start carrying him back into the bar.
All right.
I'm also gonna stick these two in the chat real quick.
Go for it. Throw it up in art. And those are the two gentlemen that you are meeting right now.
Someone I can learn bagpipes from. Besides Crazy Eddie.
Listen. No, it's not Crazy Eddie. It's
Nice.
that's his cousin.
Yeah.
That's his cousin, the
Same thing.
blacksmith.
By the way, I like this wound up going exactly as I planned it.
Oh, and just to clarify, so yeah, Cool Grob.
Where I get
That's the one that everyone in Arcana was gushing over.
Yeah, I'm not even really
And
surprised.
with my free hand, I make sure to grab Mar's dagger on the way back in.
Oh my.
You now have a Mar and a dagger in your inventory.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm gonna be giving it right back to him after he shakes himself loose of the stunning effects, which they don't last for very long. So
Well, yeah, I mean technically.
So Fairgar lets go of this dwarf dude. And he kind of like looks over at Dell and is like, "So, who are these people and why are they attacking you?"
Um,
Former
I'm
lovers.
attacking it. I hit him because he's a dumbass or the fuck is that voice?
he's a dumbass.
They went from dwarf to southern accent. What the
He
fuck?
went from
So close.
uh,
He got hit or grabbed so hard that he just fucking changed.
He laughed so hard his voice went up like 4 octaves.
Yeah.
It was like
Magic.
It's from his laughter. He's like blown out his vocal cords.
It's like, nah, I hit him for being a. I hit him because he had it coming. For being a dumb piece of shite. Thinking he can run off for 10 years without telling his best mates.
Everybody, this is Drengar and Grob. They're my old bandmates.
Oh, just bandmates? Not your best mates? Oh, I feel so insulted.
Fairgar looks, he's like, "Well, I mean, he kind of met us."
He looks back up and he's like, and what's so special about ye?
We helped Dell save his friend. We put on a rock concert and wooed a dragon to go away and leave his treasure.
He goes, psh, we were doing shit like that every other week in Dragon Cock. You ever been to the Feywilds? Oh, that was funny. Remember that time? Oh, I got that pixie so angry, she turned my foot into a mushroom. Oh, that took forever to get that changed back.
How did you two find me?
Oh, you didn't think you could throw on a Dragon Cock revival concert and we wouldn't hear about it?
It wasn't okay. That's a misunderstanding. What?
Oh, sure, misunderstand.
Dude, Dell, you did kind
I
of go
knew
Super
you couldn't
Saiyan.
stay hidden forever. I knew you'd come back.
You've been replaced, Shorty. Continues eating food.
You wait. Hold on. You want me back?
He goes, what? No, I knew you'd be back. I knew you couldn't hide from the limelight forever. I know you too well. I knew.
I'm not sure what to say.
At this point, Grob walks over to Drengar. He pulls out an envelope out of his pocket, and he's holding it. And Drengar looks over to him, and he's like, "Oh, right. That's why we're here. Yeah, our boss. Yeah, we got new jobs now. After you left, it kind of fell through. We got new jobs now. Yeah, boss heard about you. He wanted us to give you this." And he hands you, and Grob hands you. Boop. Gonna throw that up in there. He hands you.
You are
a very nice looking envelope with a wax seal on it with a very nice, it's what is it, with a wax seal on it in the shape
Oh,
of...
Sinclair is what I'm changing my last name.
Oh man, this boss isn't very intelligent. His
Yeah, he
grammar.
really isn't. Yeah,
Oh shit, what did I type wrong?
you
I was
are
typing
friends.
Well, there your
Your reputation...
seems to precede
Jesus
you.
Christ.
You are friends have told me much
Okay, I
about.
typed this at the... Okay, look, I literally was like, oh shit, I forgot to type this, and I was typing this while I was talking to you guys, so shut up.
Yeah.
My bad.
No excuse for poor grammar.
True.
I mean, I think that being rushed is a pretty good excuse.
He could spell Fandolin right.
Man, you do not know the proper insights of a panic.
That's how you spell Fandolin.
But I was like, I wouldn't remember Fandolin, but your is
Okay,
a lot
again,
easier than
I was
Fandolin.
freaking typing this, half talking to you guys.
Like the story.
So anyway, but yeah, I spelled Fandolin, right? What are you talking
See,
about?
I'm just imagining fucking Ulrich opens it, and then it's immediately like just pulls out a little like feather. That's better.
Sorry to
Oh,
pet
sh-
peeve.
Okay, you guys can all go to hell. But anywho, yeah, you get the note that. So yeah. So yes, they hand you this note that you have been formally invited, it would seem, as the personal guest of a Mr. Estinian Sinclair. To what the note has described as Sinclair's sardonic spooktacular, it would seem.
So, Del, what does it say?
It says that someone wants to meet me, and I'm invited to some guy's celebration or something somewhere. Something about a sardonic spooktacular. Look, I'm honestly kind of. I'm more interested in you guys right now, if I'm being totally honest.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Look, now that we got you back, there'll be plenty of time for catching up.
I'm
Finding you was the tricky part.
Wow, finally something like Fairguard didn't screw up.
or is I mean, fuck, guys, I'm sorry. I'm kind of at a bit of a loss for words right now.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Look, the only words you need to say are during our grub, I'm sorry I was a dipshit and ran away without telling nobody. Now we can talk and be friends again, and I'm coming with you guys so you can meet Sinclair.
Wait,
There
wait,
we go. I said it for you.
wait, Del, you said you guys broke up. You didn't say you ran away.
Oh, is that what he told you? What else has he been telling you?
I smell a secret.
Del like
Frowns. By now.
he frowns at all this. It's a long story.
And we've been doing so much otherwise. I think we have time.
I look like Del looks around at all the patrons because I'm sure they're all staring at this point.
Yeah, there's a couple people in there. The bartender.
You think we
Looks really
should
confused.
go upstairs?
Yeah,
Go
I don't
upstairs.
think I want to.
Or how
think I wanna
about
talk
instead we go to our fancy new house under construction?
He goes, "Oh, you got yourself a place."
Technically.
Oh, yeah. Did you?
I don't know if I want to invite these people in the place I'm living.
No, Fairguard, these guys are cool.
Yeah, it's not like they can trash it any more than it was.
He goes, "What was it?" At that, he goes like, "Wait, what about trashing places?"
Nothing.
Dranger, no. Dranger, no.
I kind of nudge.
This
I
isn't some hotel. This is
I nudge
like-
Eddie with my foot.
He
Basically, like, shut up.
goes, "Oh, Yoris were a killjoy, Ulrich."
Oh God, tell me about it.
Ah, see,
There
I
goes
like this
facepalms.
one. I like
Okay.
this one. He gets it.
All right, can we back on topic? I go over. How is the table behind me?
Oh, I mean, like nothing, like just like some like dishes and stuff like kind of got knocked over, but like nothing's like
busted. Nothing's
sorry,
broken.
Dylan,
Okay.
could you do me a favor and quick drop down the initiative table again? I've got this annoying yellow box over my character's icon.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I
Just gotta re-roll initiative.
yeah. I hate that glitch too. Believe me.
There we go. Thank you.
So
All right,
yeah,
everyone good?
yep. We're headed back to the manor, I guess. Then.
Whoopsie, that's not where I meant to send you. You're being ambushed. No. Okay.
Holy shit! Fergus is huge.
I'm surprised my. Oh,
No, just the floating. No, the floating head of Fergus appears and just goes, "Show me what you got."
God.
To be fair,
Oh.
you have to have a very high IQ to understand that joke.
Oh, a quick question though. And this I guess is more directed at Mar than anything. Like the stunning effect would have worn off a while ago. Are you
Oh,
just
yeah.
like faking it and just letting yourself be carried?
I mean, Fergus has been
Or-
carrying Mar for ages now.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Peace.
Peace, D-Man.
Mar?
Wow, that's
Oh,
done really
sorry.
hit him hard.
Bond.
Oh, no.
I'm back. Yeah, can we
Alright,
talk
so,
about? Can we talk about how?
yeah, basically, we decided to move up to Tressendar Manor, the new home of the Wild Saviors, in order to complete this discussion. Now, I wound up carrying you back into the inn when I stunned you,
Mhm.
but I was wondering, like, in the entire time, like, just walking back up to the manor, like, the stun would have worn off way early on. Did you just, like,
No.
continue to fake it so you could get carried up to the manor, or did you, like,
Yeah, I would have played the.
played stunned?
Yeah. Okay, but can we talk about how like everyone went from like not knowing I existed to like just like not acknowledging me?
I mean, look, to be fair, it's
Coming
just
back.
like...
Look,
to be,
Dell
okay,
has had a lot thrown at him in the past 30 seconds.
Yeah. And in all fairness, it was mostly just Gus that noticed you. Like,
Yeah.
Fairgar was like, hey, was that Mar?
I know, but then you dragged me inside, and then no one was like, "Whoa!"
no, he just had you over his shoulder, and everyone.
Yeah, I
looked
was
at-
carrying you,
Just,
not
here's the
dragging
thing:
you.
everyone looked it over, and they were just like, "Yeah, no, that's not surprising."
Yeah,
Fergus
like,
carrying an unconscious Mar into the building. Yeah, that doesn't surprise us. All right,
Thanks,
everything's back
Dad.
to normal.
aside from a nasty motherfucking bruise, like, you'll be fine.
Yeah, what was it? I'd like to think that what was it? Whilst you're making your way back, Grob looks down looks down at the cut sleeve on his really nice shirt and just kind of glares over occasionally over at Mar as you're making your way.
Actually, as we're leaving, can I first mend the door and then mend his shirt?
Yeah.
Bitchin', I do that.
All right, you cast mend, you fix the door, and you fix his sleeve, and he just
Also-
kind of smiles at you and gives you a thumbs up.
I'm kind of
Also,
used to it.
mention-
Yeah,
I took a
Dell
look.
still doesn't look good.
I feel good.
He looks like
It's
really
not the
freaked
first.
out.
Oh, come on, it's not the first. In that regards, I was about
No,
to say.
he
It's
looks-
not the
oh,
first time
wow.
you've had. It's not the first time you've taken a headbutt from.
No. He's
From
talking about the
trying-
headbutt. He looks freaked out.
Yeah, we'll just say that he was working on that during the conversation.
Yeah. Like, hanging off of his shoulder to fix this particular spot on the sleeve.
I mean, what was it? He just needs a minute to. Well, you don't have to touch it for 1 minute. You just have to.
Yeah.
It takes a minute to cast it, and then you touch something, and then it fixes.
Hmm.
It'd be a simple enough thing.
So literally,
but
he would just lean down and then just tap. Grob would just have to lean down, and then Eddie would just tap him on the sleeve, and then boom.
Yeah.
Well, in any event, I apologize. This was a little bit of a longer sidetracking regarding spell mechanics that I was in.
No, it's fine.
Oh god.
Doesn't matter to me. Oh, okay. What's going on? Oh, wait. Why are you using prestidigitation? Or did you just accidentally click that? Bond, you.
Peace.
Are you trying to use? Hello, buddy.
Just
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Would you
Hello?
like to cast a
Hello?
spell?
Oh no! I was trying to find it, and I kept asking you guys. I was like, "Isn't there supposed to be a spell sheet?" And then I realized where it was, and then I tried it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so
No, yeah, we didn't hear you say that though. Is
Right.
the thing? I think your mic is cutting out.
It's because I was trying to like lay down.
Okay.
But yeah, continuing on.
So yeah, all right. You make your way back to the manor, and what was it? I think yeah. So I think the sleeve. Yeah, he's just occasionally just glaring over at Mar on Fergus's shoulder, with it just walking with his arms crossed, and what is it? Drenger's just kind of laughing the whole way, just giving you little like just random anecdotes about crazy shit they got up to when they were in Dragoncock.
So Farragut
and
goes
there
over
was
to
the-
Grob, and he's like, "Hey, dude, where'd you get the tattoos?"
He looks at you and he just gives you kind of a, kind of look. He does. And no, what is it? What was it? He rolls up one of his sleeves slightly higher. Go ahead and just make Yeah, he lets you get a better look at the tattoos. Go ahead and make history check for me.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can definitely. All right, you can definitely tell that those tattoos look very tribal in nature, and you do recall hearing that there are a number of particularly like Orcish tribes that are known for heavy use of tattooing. So you're able to infer that he probably got them from where he came from, his home.
You know anyone who can tattoo a dragon?
He just looks at you and he just he just looks at you and just kind of like.
Not much
Just
of a
get-
talker, are you?
Oh, what was it? Yeah. At that point, Dringer just chimes in. He goes, "Oh no, he's just he just ain't got nothing to say."
At the exact same time as Drenker says that, Del looks back and says the exact same thing at the exact same time.
He's just
Still carrying.
He's
Yeah,
just
still-
nothing to say.
Yeah, he's got,
Yeah, still carrying Mar. Gus, sort of ponders for a second and says, like, "Yeah, it's a good virtue. For if one has nothing to say, that would be better than the silence." Standard monk wisdom.
This would be a great time for Mar to just like stab him while he's carrying.
One, you're not holding any daggers. You're currently just. I was to say, in order to, I was gonna say, here's the thing: you are slung over his shoulders. You'd have to literally be reaching around Fergus.
I'm also
like, pull
pretty
out
sure
one
in
of your
order
daggers.
to stab somebody, you need a knife.
I was gonna say, so he'd have to, if he wanted to pull out one of his knives, he'd have
You
to
know what?
literally reach
You know,
around.
if he, you know what? I'm going to provide the opportunity and say that on the way back, I wound up tucking the dagger that I got from the door into the back of my belt, just
Alright.
because I want to see how this turns out.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check again versus.
Well, no, wait.
Fergus.
Okay, I need to know some info. Is he? So he's wearing a belt.
Yes,
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, then I would like
Well,
to.
as a part of
Sneakily.
the outfit, he sort of has a sash that he has around his waist, and he typically
like-
has a little hand towel tucked into it.
I would like
He's,
to.
it's not,
His pants aren't gonna fall down if you cut off the belt. That's what I believe he's getting at.
Damn it.
yeah.
Okay. Never
Like,
mind.
it does not
No.
exist to hold the belt. It exists partially as a statement and partially to hold a little hand towel that he likes to have.
But I was gonna say, if you wanted to, you could make a sleight of hand against his perception to try to get the dagger if you wish to.
Where is the hand towel located?
The hand towel is located on my front left side, and
So
I have you
basically
slung
where
over
your
my
knees
right
are.
side shoulder.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so yeah, you'd have to like reach. You'd have to reach all the way around him without being noticed by anybody.
Well then, where are we in position? Are we at the last people?
No, I
Say that
mean,
again?
I'd like to think that
in this sort
I'd
of
like to think
assembly?
that Cool Grob was behind us, which is how he's able to like keep shooting you just fucking dagger looks.
Okay, I'm just gonna like casually flick him off them, and no one will see it. Like it's just gonna be like a sneaky flip of the bird.
Okay, make a sleight of hand versus his perception.
I mean, he's supposed to see it.
Oh, okay. With that. Oh, okay. With that. What was it?
like it's basically like I'm like acting completely limp and dead still, like stunned. But then I'm just gonna like do that. Yeah. So if he tries to attack me, I'll be like, I'm stuck. Like,
no. Here's the thing. Okay, with that, he walks up beside. He puts a hand on Fergus's other shoulder to stop him, and then he just points at Mar, and then he points at the ground.
All right. Well, I sort of set him down. Not incredibly gently, but clearly with no intent of just dropping him like a sack of potatoes.
All right, you have been somewhat roughly placed onto the ground, Mar.
I roll.
All right, so you're staying on the ground, but you're rolling.
Yes.
All right, while you're rolling, he pulls out a maul. And just overhead swings it at you, which gives him advantage since you're prone.
All right, but you know what? I don't like my even if he is a shitty person, I don't like seeing my party members being attacked with a hammer. Is there anything I can do?
Oh no, he doesn't actually hit him with it. He just slams it like he slams it like right beside his head as he's rolling to make a statement. Actions speak much louder than words. Like you're rolling, and then just suddenly, and like you roll into this maul that was literally like inches from crushing your head.
All right, so I look over at him and I say, like, look, I understand, but don't do that again.
He just goes, and he just stows the maul.
He's our idiot.
After rolling into the mall, I would just go limp again.
Let's just leave
like
it.
I was knocked out.
And then, I was gonna say, and then as everyone, I was gonna say, is everyone just gonna leave Mar then?
I mean, he's made it aware to me that he is very much awake.
And I couldn't care.
But then I just got hit in the head with a maul.
No,
you rolled into a maul.
I know, no. So I still would have like been like.
Technically, the maul got hit in your head.
How dare you assault the maul?
Yeah, what the hell, man? That maul didn't do anything. It was just casually lying on the ground.
I assaulted the maul, so I'm gonna act like I got knocked out by it.
All right.
Well, then you're gonna act like you're laying in the fucking
Make a
street.
deception check. Everybody else insight checks.
With advantage.
No.
Man, I'm killing it tonight.
Oh wait, no. Why am I rolling? I didn't even notice this.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention.
I'm not paying attention. Never mind.
I just sort of look at him and go, I'm very disappointed. And without even would it be all right if I were to make a stunning strike attempt without an associated attack roll?
No, you have to actually hit him to do that.
Can I just try to make an attack but then choose to do no damage with it so that I can deliver a stunning strike?
No, unfortunately, if you're hitting something, you risk damaging it. I mean, obviously it's non-lethal.
All right. In that case, I'm just gonna keep walking.
Yeah, Grub follows you, and as he does, he just steps on Mar and just keeps going.
Don't forget to play chess with whoever walks by. All right, then. Anything else anyone wants to do on the way back to the manor?
I look over at the sleeping giant and sort of, ponder if the town's planning on doing anything with it.
Oh, I think it has been refurbished to another bar or something like that. Yeah, now that the city's on the up and up.
All right.
So for the record, I wait for them to get kind of far away, like a fair distance away, and then I just start kind of sneak running back after them.
Okay, make a stealth check. Okay, anyone want to make a perception check to see if they notice him?
Honestly, my passive perception is higher than that.
Damn.
I'm not paying attention.
Wait, where do I see? No, hold on.
Yeah, because typically stealth checks are actually supposed to be a contest against passive perception.
Oh, is it passive?
That's typically what it's supposed to be, just to prevent a goblin from being particularly perceptive on a particular day.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
we've
Like
already
that mayor.
rolled. We've already rolled. We've already rolled.
And you know what? The most important thing, Gus noticed.
Yeah, so did Grob.
Dad always
Yeah, but
knows.
What does that change?
What
are you gonna do? Just be like, oh,
Just
okay.
that they know you're back there following them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, that's technically not as even. That's like it matched my passive perception too.
What is my passive perception?
It'd be your
10.
wisdom. Yeah, I was gonna say it's whatever
10
your
plus
perception
your
is.
perception.
Yeah, it's 10
Oh.
plus wisdom plus proficiency if
Just
you're
the-
proficient in perception.
So I should have 11 then. Oh well.
But yeah. So all right. So yeah, you guys eventually make your way back to the, like I think we said it was like half/mostly-ish constructed manor.
Mhm.
Like it's livable, and you know there's like enough rooms with roofs on it and whatnot.
Mhm.
Like the roof is up,
Yeah.
and most of the rooms are walled in. You know they haven't like put the windows in yet, but
It's mostly working on amenities at this point.
yeah, like you know make sure all the walls to divide up all the rooms, and you know the countertop, and you know doors and blah blah blah.
A squatter would call this a mansion.
Yo, hell yeah. Or if you were, yeah, a squatter or if someone's trying to survive the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Which would
Well, yeah,
technically still be a
it's-
squatter, technically, but
Yeah. It's live-inable.
Yeah.
So moving along. Yeah,
like-
talking about the letter that was received.
or well, no, not necessarily. You just were wanting to continue the conversation here. It could go wherever you want it to at the moment.
All right, but I think that was the topic that was most readily at hand back at the inn.
That and this whole past with the people that have just shown up out of nowhere attacking him.
Yeah, Dell lied.
I
Would anyone like to make an insight check?
always do.
Sure.
Oh,
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna unless anyone else want. Well, no, minus Ulrich. I was gonna say you already. Okay, I was gonna say
I
You've
know
already
what happened.
I was gonna say you already know this, Ulrich, but I would say it was with your keen wisdom and monkly insight, you would also know that wasn't Drengar attacking him. That was him saying hello. Nice to see you, old buddy, you bastard. Now get over here. Oh no, yeah, that wasn't him actually trying to hurt Dell.
Hmm. Like looking back on it.
Yeah, you're like, no, that's just how he is. That's just how Drengar
like-
is.
Those were not the fists and headbutt of a man that wanted to hurt someone.
No, that was the headbutt of a I haven't seen you in 10 years, you bastard, get over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in any
I mean,
case,
it
I
just-
feel that it's also worth mentioning that it's been pre-discussed that Dell and Gus do have some history, and Gus is of the understanding that there were some things that Dell would rather not talk about, and assuming that this is among those things.
Yeah, probably.
What history?
Well, I guess that's what
basically-
we're about to find out.
Yeah.
It
Like
would seem.
sexual history?
Not at all.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
good.
it.
That's
Yeah.
all I want. I have to. Make
I mean,
sure.
that might come up depending on where the conversation goes.
That's all I care about.
Mar
whole
doesn't want to
campaign.
get STDs.
I just want to woo.
He
The
doesn't
love
want to
of my
catch
life.
the Fergus. All right, so
Has sex with
Suddenly
Dell.
he gets an incredible ability
Gus
to grow
starts
facial
punching
hair.
me like from my genitals. Like,
so like
if Mar wants to ask, he might get an answer.
No, like he tries to
Mars
go
not
at it.
there
It's like,
yet.
I know. I'm just saying. No, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, all right. So yeah, he's like, yeah, you walk. Yeah, you all make your way in, minus Mar, who I guess is probably hanging outside the door.
About 100 or so feet behind, I imagine.
I mean, Grob and
being a lot less sneaky than he thinks he is.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot less. But yeah, I was gonna say, well, heck, here's the thing. Even without the roll, I was gonna say his Grob's passive perception was enough to.
He's a very perceptive fellow.
Well, you'll learn why. You'll probably learn why in not too long here. But anyway, so Yeah, so make it in the was it Grob? Yeah, so Mara's outside, but Grob and Fergus both know of this.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared's like, "Oh, place is coming along real nice." He goes,
Hey.
"And now, when were you planning on inviting us? You can't just go up and build a house and not invite your best mates to the
Look.
housewarming party."
Look, Dringer, Grob.
We murdered the inhabitants.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's one.
Look,
He literally, that's his first one. He goes, "Hey."
Look, Dringer, can you just talk to me for a second here?
He goes, "All right, what?"
I mean, I'm sorry, both of you guys. I'm sorry for just disappearing. I didn't think you guys were ever gonna want to see me again.
What? Oh, you're our best mate. Oh, look, we waited a bit. We were like, oh, he probably needs a bit of time after what happened, you know? Then about a month passed, then 2, and then we were like, huh. So then we started looking around. You weren't at home. No one saw you there. And then, well, yeah, we got a bit worried for a while. And then, well, we knew you'd come around eventually. We'd find you. And then, well, then you threw... but there you go. If you were wanting to stay hidden, then you threw the concert. That's what gave you away. But say half the realm heard about that.
It wasn't supposed to be a concert. We just...
Oh, Brad wasn't supposed... He elbows
No,
on like the side of Grob, and they're both kind of like, yeah, it wasn't supposed to happen.
no, look, Dringer, all right, look.
I know you, Ulrich Delrose. I know you can't resist a show.
You said that things fell apart once I left?
Well, yeah, two of the members gone. I mean, well, we tried for a bit, but it's just... Well, we waited first, obviously, but then you never came back, and then... Well, with 2 of you going, it just didn't seem right going on.
Dringer, I'm
I mean-
sorry, man. That wasn't what was supposed to happen.
He goes, yeah, I mean, Rob and I ain't too mad. I was about to say, we've been going around, having fun, getting some good work.
Haven't been too mad. Just tried to murder him the second you saw him.
What?
What?
Oh
I
no!
murdered me best
Oh,
mate.
no,
This
no,
is
no.
Ulrich.
No, Eddie, no. That was not. That was Dringer saying hi.
Oh, trust me, you'll know if I want someone dead.
Yeah. On pulling the bottle of brandy and a set of glasses,
He
Gus
does
sort
work
of
to the
winds up-
bathroom on Friday morning. No, that was mild.
Yeah, Gus sort of motions glass towards Grob, Eddie, and Drangar in sort of a would you like a drink motion.
Yeah, Del instantly takes one and like downs it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, like I hadn't even filled them yet, but
No, he
just
takes the bottle.
I just
Oh,
gave
let
you a
me
nod.
ask: Are they at the central table of the house?
It's not so much like I think they're probably in the kitchen at the moment.
Is
Like,
there
on
a central
counter.
table?
I mean, yeah, but like that's like on the other side of the room.
Okay, just need to know.
But yeah,
you
what
can't
was it?
roll to it from where you're at.
Yeah. What was it? And like as you're chugging it, what was it? Dringer comes, he like kind of gives you a light slap on the stomach. He's like, "Oi, share that, you greedy bastard!"
No, yeah,
Gus just pulls
Okay.
out another bottle of brandy.
Hey, I like
no.
this one too. Ulrich, you made good friends. I like them.
Del like sits down with the bottle and he's like, "So, cat's out of the bag, I guess."
Yeah, I just want to say he immediately like takes that. He just starts chugging it. Like you see, like he's looking over at Ulrich, just like, like just watching, like paying attention to him as he's just downing this entire bottle.
So,
Also, I feel like it's worth mentioning, neither Grob nor Eddie wound up responding to the "Would you
no.
like a drink?"
I said that I
no.
nodded.
What was it? Grob is just he's what is it? He's like leaning by the doorway. He like kind of puts up a hand, like, "Nah, I'm good,"
All right.
and he's just kind of just looking around.
All right. Well, I pour 3 more glasses, one for Eddie, one for Drangar, myself.
Fergar wants one.
I thought you didn't drink now.
He'll have
They
one.
never
for
said
this.
that. No, he just, what is it? He's been laying off the booze. He never said that he quit cold turkey. He just said he was laying off.
My man.
It's a special occasion. Like, hey, it's a special occasion.
Yep.
All right. Well, then he pulls out a fourth glass from his half-finished liquor cabinet.
I was
and
gonna
pours
say, well,
one
what
for-
was it? I think Drenkar he's occupied with the bottle that he's got. He doesn't need.
He
the
probably
glass.
has more.
Well, oh, so he wound up taking the bottle off of Dell.
No. You pulled out that other bottle. He
Yeah,
took
that's
that.
that's oh, son of a. These people are gonna drink me out of house and home. I swear.
Well, don't worry, you've got that. Don't worry, you've got that flask coming. That flask enchantment coming.
All right. Well, looking for another bottle of brandy, he. Oh man.
Peace, you might want to do push to talk. Peace, you might want to hit push to talk, or at least maybe mute yourself.
Oh yeah,
Push
there
to
are
talk,
people that we can
my
hear
dude.
in the background.
I could hear them more than I could
Yeah,
hear
we hear
Mason.
Yeah.
It sounds like some folks talking in the background.
You know, I'm just gonna roll a d20 to sort of gauge the quality of alcohol I have left.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a
you're
good
fine.
one.
You're
Oh
fine.
yeah,
Not
no, you didn't pull
I-
out the good stuff. You pulled out like the
I
decent-
pull out a fucking 50-year-old bourbon, my dude.
So-
Nice.
Leaving the current drinkers to just stare in awe.
Farragar just like licks his lips and he's just like so excited.
As you guys may have pieced together, I have not been completely honest with you.
What? The goody two shoes lying? This is horrendous, scandalous even.
What? Cheers. Drengar just starts laughing as he hears that.
Del like puts his head in his face in his hand, and he's like, "Oh God."
No, immediately, Eddie's face lights up at the news of the entire time. Della's been trying to get Eddie better, but you weren't like this all the time, so you might be more changeable than first expected.
Oh mate, like he's looking over. He's like, "Oh mate," he looks over at you, Eddie. He's like, "Oh mate, it'd take all day for me to tell you all of the hijinks this one's gotten up to."
Oh God, please tell me there's a book or something about his life now. I need to read it.
So
Oh, yeah,
I guess
probably- Oh no, wait. He looks over at Grub. He's like, "Oh hey, we could write a book about that.
Oh no! Please no!
Oh, it'd be
please."
great. Oh, we could write about everybody."
So Del, what happened? Like, you just up and why'd you leave the band?
All right. There used to be 5 of us, and I dated another member of our.
Wait, no, hang on. Rob, Drenger, Julian. Hang on.
Julian.
6, actually. There were
5
six
of us,
you.
not including myself.
Oh,
He
right.
he likes to move it.
Yeah, there were 6 total.
And,
5 minus Del.
I dated another member of our band off and on, and eventually I guess she kind of got sick of me, and she started going out with Julian, another member,
Teaches him to date women.
and
Oh, he's dated lots of women.
it it bugged me more than I felt like it should have.
Upon hearing this, I'm just gonna give you my newly filled glass and just hand it to you, because
Yeah, he just takes it
The
like
dude's
without
already got a-
without thinking.
giving
Yeah,
him
he's
more.
got a bottle. He still takes it like without even thinking about it. He starts drinking
Yeah,
from
no.
it.
Okay, like he chugged Like, he was chugging brandy. Brandy's
Yeah.
got a high alcohol content. Taking a shot of fine bourbon, that's got a high alcohol content. At what point is this guy going to have to make a con save?
After I'm done telling my story.
Yeah. After the story, then we'll see how trashed he is. But anyway, just Peace. You don't have to just say it if that's what you're doing. Like,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not really, you're not trying to hide yourself.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt this. This will.
Fair enough. At this
Yeah, 'cause,
point,
like-
Mar is just he just kind of casually strolls into the room, goes over to the dining room table, and just starts setting up his chessboard. But anyway, continue.
We were on and off for a long time, and I kind of thought that if she ever were to decide she wanted to move on, that I wouldn't let it get to me. But then it happened, and it did. Especially with somebody who I thought had my back. Julian and I, we were real close.
All right. Who's this Julian dude? Because now I got to go beat him up.
He's
That's not Drinker, that's me. Sorry, go ahead.
Del, he hesitates for a second, and he inhales through his nose, and he straightens up, and he's like, he's dead.
Straightens up. Okay, never mind.
He died.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to go
We,
beat his corpse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to learn how to do that. Maybe we could, round 2.
We were
I'll support
Rehearsing-
this.
we were rehearsing for a show, and Julian and I were both bards, practicing bards, and we had both just learned the Thunderwave spell. We kind of thought that it might help with our showmanship if during at the end of a riff or something we just let
Showed
out
the
this
audience.
thunderclap, and it was gonna be great, but we got carried away trying to impress this girl, and we kept trying to one up each other with our thunder waves, and I guess it knocked something loose from the top of the stage, and Julian got hurt, and he didn't make it, and it's my fault. And
Oops.
And then
I was trying to
Mark has
cast it.
the
I was
sparkle
trying to cast
effects.
it, but I guess I say it. Do I say? I just say I'm gonna cast
A
it.
shower of
No,
sparks just appear behind.
No, see, I like
He's
to
dead, and
imagine
it's
like
all
he's
my
got his
fault.
hands over it, and he does that rainbow motion, and it just says "oops."
I was just gonna make a little heart in front of him, just a little heart appear right in front of him.
he
For a sec.
as that happens, he bats at it like a fucking fly, and it dissipates.
Yeah, Gus sort of reels back to throw a glass at Mar, but then realizes that these are his good glasses, and he doesn't want to break one.
And
I mean, Mar was... Fairgar looks at Gus, he goes... He was trying to be nice.
Yeah, but maybe we should put him back in the mark.
I shout, "I'm sorry for caring."
Do we have a mark cage yet?
Not yet, but we will.
Good.
I just,
Need a drink?
I mean, I kind of got that covered, man, but I tried to stay around with you guys, Grob and Dringer. I did. I really, really did, but it ate me, man. It just, I couldn't live with myself knowing what I did to you and oh god, Burrell. The way she looked at me. I thought you guys would be better off without me, so I just kind of left. And I thought about coming back a lot. I did. At times it took everything that I had not to, but I thought I was doing y'all a favor.
At the Stringar, actually, his rather manic demeanor kind of dissipates for a bit. He's like, Ulrich, mate, just say, this ain't the first time this ever happened. A couple of cocky young shits get reckless trying to impress a lass, and one of them gets hurt. We never blamed you. Well, Birrell might have taken it a bit hard at the time, but no one ever thought it was your fault. Julian could have stopped at any time, but he didn't. He kept going. You were both a couple of arrogant sons of bitches.
Yeah, but he died, man. He died, and I walked away without a scratch. What?
But you know what? He stole your girl.
And if you want, we
Karma.
could give you a scratch if it makes you feel better.
He didn't steal anyone. I wasn't great to Birrell, and honestly, I think she deserved better than I could give her.
Yeah, and a bunch of gears just start sort of clicking in Gus's head.
And above, as I cast prestidigitation. Just kidding.
Like I said, like Gus and Del have had a comparative history, but this was probably around the time that they first met, like him leaving the band.
Yeah, it probably would have been like maybe a good year or two after.
Del kind of like
life
wipes his eye, and he goes, "How is Birrell anyway? Have you guys? Is she still around?"
Yeah, she works with us.
She didn't come with you, did she?
Nah, she's back at the fair.
God,
No, just the fair.
Oh.
Like a carnival.
Does is she still mad?
Like, hey, I don't know. I never really understood the lasses. You were always the one. Hang on one
Damn
second.
right,
Sorry,
he knows the lasses.
1 second. I need some water. Holy crap, this voice is killing me.
Yeah.
Do we want to take a break real quick?
Would you
No, we're fine.
Would you like a shot of 50-year-old wood elf bourbon?
Fingers like, oh, that's the good stuff.
Yeah. And then Gus sort of holds it up in a way and says yes, it is the good stuff. You don't get to slam it.
Oh, spoil sport.
Just wait till he isn't looking.
Fine liquor is to be enjoyed. If you're just getting smashed, you can have the cheap shit.
Hey, what if
Hey,
you're
fair
enjoying
enough.
getting smashed?
Fair enough.
If
He's
you
like,
enjoy getting
wait,
smashed, then
I've got my own good stuff. What am I thinking? He pulls out his bagpipes. He puts his lips on it.
just tilts it.
Yeah. He's just tilting it. And
Just
he's just
uses-
going. And going. And going.
Yeah, just filled with the backwash of many a drunken night.
Oh no, like it doesn't look like everyone make perception checks.
Damn it.
I already know, dude.
Dude, Fagar looks over at Eddie and is like, dude, I need to get you one of those so I can drink out of it.
Hey,
Well, okay.
Dylan,
Whatever.
this perception check is also relevant to Discord.
Say what?
You should make this perception check relevant to what I sent you.
Well, I mean, maybe you should also roll the perception check,
All right.
too.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
true.
why don't you go ahead and make a it's, okay, well, it's verbal and okay, so make a stealth check then to see if he
He's gonna
notices.
try stealing your goddamn booze.
Okay, that beats his passive perception.
Okay,
I'll let him know when it becomes relevant.
okay.
Wait, how long does it last for again?
An hour.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so wait, where the fuck was I? No, where? Oh, right.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
chugging
Yeah.
his bagpipe.
Yeah, but like I was saying, but it doesn't look like it's getting any smaller.
Isn't that an instrument, not a flask?
Del kind of laughs, and he goes, "Oh, you guys are gonna love this."
Is this like a dwarf thing,
Hey,
or
Dranger, you wanna fill these chumps in?
What is it? When he hears your name, he stops. He picks it up. He's like, "What?
You're
What are we talking about?"
your bagpipes. These guys.
Oh yeah. It's great. I can hold on the booze I want in here. It's bagpipes a holding.
Oh my god.
It's great. I can put all the booze in here I want.
He has more booze in there at this point than most likely his hometown's wine, all the wine cellars in his hometown combined. Although
it was so much fun. I raided when I raided those cellars.
Though at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he's drunk. If he drank most of that.
Well, I haven't run out yet. We'll find out someday.
So does it all just mix in there?
Okay, so
oh yeah, it tastes great.
so you're telling me that you have a wine, ale, bourbon, whiskey, alcohol cocktail.
Yep.
Yeah, Gus is like about to say something, but then he just like sort of puts his fingers over his mouth and he's like,
Yeah, Dell's like, Gus, don't.
Fairgar goes, do you mind if I have a taste?
He's like, hey, alright, you seem alright, and he like holds up the bagpipes. He's like, just be careful.
Alright, so Fairgar takes it and tries to chug as much as he did.
Okay, make it. Oh, jeez, he went for like a solid minute. I'll have you know.
I'm not gonna try and outdrink this one.
Alright, what am I doing? Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. Yeah, no, you make it about like 20 seconds before you're just about to gag on this. Like you literally, like you like almost drop them, and you're just like.
Dell goes, all right, fair enough. If you try to be Drenger, you're gonna drown.
Also, the mixture tastes gross. But he likes it.
He also has garbage taste in booze, so don't even try.
Yeah, see,
I do too, it's okay.
A cocktail is a clever mixture of many different liqueurs.
Oh, this is not clever at all.
This is what happens when you take a dozen different people from a dozen different races, have an orgy, and then try to make a baby out of it.
This is the alcoholic equivalent of some sort of weird corduroy patchwork bear that's gotten run over 50 times.
It's half the wine cellar and it's half the booze cellar in Citadel Ad Bar, I'll have you know.
Yeah, and it sucks, dude. It sucked. It sucked 10 years ago, and it sucks now.
It's only gotten better with age.
Yeah, after catching a whiff of it, like Gus is something, all right.
Gus is personally offended.
Yeah, happy is not a term you'd use to describe Gus right now. Flabbergasted.
I'm assuming that just he's been drinking it for so long and is so consistently drunk that he stopped tasting it.
The collective hangover will kill him. Right, but yeah, moving along with it.
He's just got like 20 years worth of a hangover building up. But yeah, so magic bagpipes aside, or should I say magic booze pipes? But anyway. But yeah, but just to clarify, the booze is only summoned when he wants it to be there. Otherwise, it's just a normal bagpipe.
So, now you guys know, I guess. I did a really stupid, bad thing that got someone I cared about killed. I ruined the only good thing I really had going for me, and then I left.
If only you had some other good thing going for you. And everyone else was this horribly perfect being.
Oh, shut the hell up, Eddie. You know I love you.
Fairgar shrugs at Eddie's comment.
Yeah, you me. I've done nothing wrong.
So this Sinclair, what's his deal?
Oh, right, Sinclair. So we met him a few years back. He runs this. So he runs this little carnival of his. He calls it his Spooktacular. But yeah, what was it? He hired us on it first. What was it? We used to play a bit. I mean, not like anything big fancy, you know. Mainly at the tavern. But then eventually, what was it? Now he mostly he uses us to He likes to find interesting things for his shows. what is it? When he finds something, he looks around for rumors and other such things. When he finds something, then he sends us to go get it. And right now, the most interesting thing he's heard about is you right now. So he sent us to go get you.
Wow, that doesn't seem objectifying or anything.
What? No! What? Matt, when he heard about Ulrich Del Rose making that comeback concert, who wouldn't want to meet you? Ah, he's a great man.
Farragar raises his hand.
What was it? Drengar walks up over to you, leaps up, and then gives you a high five.
Farragar just kind of chuckles.
He's like, "What you want, mate?"
Oh, you asked who wouldn't want to meet him, so I raised my hand.
Oh, he's clever, this one.
You are an asshole.
If you want, I can make nap time.
Okay, good luck. The only person you're likely to sleep here is Mar.
No, I can't.
False.
Yeah, you can't sleep Mar, and you can't sleep Del. But I will say is neither of them are immune to dispel consciousness, as Fergus showed Mar earlier. I love that. Punch
Yeah,
wizard.
I mean, even if
dispel
you sleep
consciousness.
everyone else, my bed together.
I know. I was joking. But anyway,
How drunk is Farragar right now?
Well, I mean, 20-second chug from of miscellaneous alcohol.
10-year-old miscellaneous alcohol.
I was probably older than that with all the booze because
At least 10-year-old.
Oh, dude, he what is it? He grabbed that shit out of a single ad bar. So who knows how long that's been sitting down there?
Mm-hmm.
It probably, I was going to say, if he hadn't mixed it all together, it probably would be awesome.
I would like to cast Prestidigitation to make a trinket-like chess, just any chess, like a pawn, just appear on their table.
Okay. You do that.
And then just say, chess anyone?
Farragar, in his inebriated state, kind of just shrugs and walks over.
Oh boy, you're gonna beat a drunk.
Del turns to the rest of the party and he goes, "Well, I kind of feel like I should take this, guys."
He goes, "Oh, bring your friends along. I'm sure he'll love you. It's great. It'll be a great time."
I'm not gonna say no, but it's really up to them.
Hey, I like the fair or whatever this is.
I shout, anywhere you go, I will go, my love.
Yeah, Gus winds up saying, like, look, I wouldn't trust you to take
Del
this
looks
on
at Dranger
yourself.
and he like shakes his head and he like does the like he like moves his hand back and forth over his neck like no. Like that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Yeah, Dringer just
He's
laughs.
in denial. He even kissed him once.
It was the heat of the moment. Look, that was the first
Oh, I
performance.
bet it was a heated moment.
That was the first performance that I'd put on in May, like real performance that I'd put on in maybe 8 years. So
See how it is, you didn't want
were
him back on the no.
were a little high.
Yeah, again, they're just laughing. I think it's funny.
I mean, honestly, now that everything's like out there, Del feels a lot better, and he's
Oh
acting.
yeah,
like
make a
he feels
Constitution
better.
saving.
Oh yeah, he's also a little tipsy.
Who?
Perhaps a lot of tipsy. Hold on.
Likely a lot of tipsy.
Everybody in the club.
Oh, he's
keep
very
tipsy.
Yeah, at this point, I think the booze finally catches up with him, and he's out.
Hits him like a
Oh.
fucking train.
With how much you, dude, with how much you drank in
Now
such a short
I
time.
remember why I don't drink,
And then he takes a shit on his computer.
and then I fall asleep.
He makes a magical computer.
Yeah. No, yeah. He cast Dispel Consciousness on himself.
Yep, I'm
The main the material component was booze.
Yep.
What is it? As he just kind of
The verbal component is
followed by a thud.
Yeah, with
The,
that.
thud,
And then,
the
and then
thud is a
Dringar-
somatic component.
The somatic
Dringar
component
is
is
just
falling.
Farragar turns around and goes, amateur hour.
He's like,
Oh, like you can talk, big boy.
what is it? He just Dringar just starts laughing. He's like, oh, I see. He's lost his tolerance.
Well, Gus goes over to gather up Ulrich to bring him to his bed, and winds up saying to Drangar, like, while it certainly is an offer, I think it's best that we give you a final answer in the morning.
What was it? Grob actually makes his way over. He grabs at the ankles of Ulrich and helps you carry him over.
All right.
What was it? With the look on his face, you know this isn't the first time he's ever had to do this.
Yeah, just sort of like okay, this is what we're doing.
Oh damn! Even with disadvantage, holy crap baskets.
Me?
After knocking the table over.
I put it back
That was
together
not-
and
that
started
was
good.
not- Made official. Excuse you. My chess set is still intact.
I was gonna give you disadvantage because you were inebriated, but
Damn.
Damn.
22.
44.
you want to go? You want to go peace?
What? I'm sorry.
Dude,
what?
are you gonna try to
Dragon
contest?
chess.
Are you gonna try to contest that roll?
Of 22 with
No,
disadvantage.
he made a 4.
Yeah,
talking
that was
about?
an initial crit fail, but typically
Things go through
historically
3 or
the
5.
dragon chest has been resolved
Oh, yeah.
completely in like 3
Okay.
checks.
No, I got you. I understand now. I'm sorry.
Best of 3.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, he won this.
Damn.
What? What?
He got a 20.
He has
Dude,
plus
he gets
7.
Yeah, a +7 to chess to your +3.
That's my
That was
highest.
a really good roll. He just got a really gooder roll.
Mm.
And he has really good because he's been investing all of this energy into learning
Yeah.
chess real good.
I technically have expertise in
You're an
Yes.
actual goddamn savant.
like
I
I have
was-
the same.
I thought I
bonus
was
as
going to at least
expertise.
win a round as a drunk, but okay.
No, he thrashed you. I mean,
Actually,
you were
I have a
holding
higher
pretty well,
bonus.
but like you in your somewhat of a inebriated state, you accidentally made a bad call, and he totally exploited it.
All right.
His queen
Like
teleported
damn,
behind
like he
you.
put you like dude, he put you into checkmate in like
personal, yeah.
in like 12
Nothing personal,
turns.
king.
Yeah, in like 12 moves, he put you into checkmate.
I ask, do you like my new bronze king?
I do.
Oh boy. Third
I say
place.
thank
Look
you,
at
and
the
I
big
hand him
man.
a piece of gold.
Yeah, but
I
while
say
this is all going
losing
on,
is the most reward.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He hasn't even been drinking.
Losing
Is it-
is the most reward.
Yes, because if
I have
people
negative
are like,
1
wow,
intelligence.
he's giving out gold for playing chess.
You're all confused as Mar is suddenly speaking in tongues and not making any sense.
well, after dropping Dell off in bed, Gus sort of looks at the group of people before him, looks at his liquor cabinet, and asks if Cool Grob would be so kind as to make sure that no one gets into his liquor cabinet while he goes and gets a lock for it.
Before you even go, he just puts a big pouch. He just hands you a pouch.
I check to see what is in the pouch.
There's 50 gold in there.
What's this for?
He points to Drengar.
Fair. But,
And then he points back towards Dell's room.
oh no, he's been my responsibility for a while. I'll own his drinks. And I give him enough money so that I have just enough to cover the bottle of brandy that Drengar wound up nabbing. And I basically run off to the Lion Shield Coster, blacksmith, just off to get a lock while Grob keeps an eye on my liquor cabinet.
Yeah, he stands in front of it, arms crossed.
I'm just gonna try and get fucking dwarf man to actually play the bagpipe, not just drink the bagpipe.
Okay, what do you
I
say?
feel,
to
like
him?
I feel like it won't take much.
No, I'm just like, hey. So I mean, I've been trying to learn an instrument because apparently we're at least the B team or C team for band, just in case. And I was trying to learn bagpipes, but someone, as I glared over it in the direction of where they took off, Dell, wouldn't teach me bagpipes. Could I just at least hear what someone good sounds like?
He's like, oh yeah, I'll play the bagpipes.
Just immediately sit down, just looking all as excited as can be.
Hang on 1 second. What? Give me a second here.
Scotland.
Yeah, he pulls out. Yeah, well, he's still holding the bagpipes. He takes them, and he starts playing into them.
And let me guess, he plays this song.
Now I'm playing the song.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh.
I can't.
Okay, so that's why the YouTube video I found sounded so fucking discordant.
Yeah, this is substantially louder in person.
I mean, you're right. He's right in front of you.
It's like deafeningly loud.
Oh yeah, like it's bagpipes, dude. If it weren't for the fact, that it was because he's freaking passed out drunk, he would have woken up Dell.
Mm-hmm. If we weren't in a manor on the outskirts of town, other buildings would have heard this.
Oh, like you could probably just very faintly hear it from town.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's only 18 feet away.
Really short hills.
But yeah, and then everyone parties late into the night. Except for Gus and Grob, who share a
No, it's
bottle
like
of whiskey.
200
Wait,
feet.
did you put away the bourbon?
Yes.
The good bourbon? Why?
Because otherwise everyone else would have drank in my good bourbon.
But you didn't even drink anymore. I thought you loved it.
Okay, see, I do love it.
Mark,
here's the
literally
thing.
just Google Cloak of the Bat and 5e, and it'll give you everything you need.
Oh,
to know.
I thought you might have made it up.
No, it's actually
It's a real item.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
an actual. Like, I would say Google it first to see if it's a real thing, and then you know
Okay.
if you have any magic items, just Google it first, and if it doesn't there, then ask.
I got it.
Yeah, like pretty much everything. Well, okay, the first homebrew magic item that you've currently seen from me are the bagpipes of holding. Which,
And my
not gonna
god,
lie,
do I want some.
you want the pipes of holding.
When you get a chance, Dylan, you should make it so that Dranger and Grob show up on the list of.
Oh yeah, here they're already on the list. Give me a second here. I'll give me a second.
Just because I like seeing all my portraits.
All
in
your
one-
handiwork.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Oh, I don't blame you. But yeah, I'm guessing while everyone else gets to
go.
partying.
All right, you should be able to see him now.
Okay, wait, no. Okay, I think I'm faster than Gus, right?
No,
well,
you
no.
have a movement speed of 30. I have a
No,
movement speed
But
of
I can
45.
fly at a speed of 40. Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, then
When
I'm faster
you're
than
a-
you because I can
when
fly
you're
at a
a
speed of
bat.
50.
Yeah, when it's dark and you turn into a bat.
Well, now I turn to a back, but if it's dim light.
I was gonna say it's
No, you
Well,
would
wait.
still have to.
If it's dim light, I can grab my cloak and.
it's
go
like
move.
afternoon, I think.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, just theoretically. Not like right now.
And do you remember
Very
when you're a
fun.
bat, you
I was
only
just
have
thinking-
1 hit point before you get turned back into.
No, but I can get a speed of 40 feet even if I'm not a bat. That's
I don't think movement speed is the only speed. I would
Yeah,
think
because,
overall,
like, a flying speed is separate from a walking speed.
Yeah, flying speed's separate, dude.
Yeah, and you
You
would
have a
need to
flying
have the
speed of-
necessary room to fly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Necessary headroom. Not like Eddie, who can just, like,
Well, next time I'm gonna fight you in the middle
Well,
of the
yeah,
night.
like literally, yeah. I was gonna say, like Mark and Eddie can literally just hover because it's a broom.
Okay, see, I hope you realize that using the cloak of the bat to fly and trying to do that, you still would lose. Because guess what? While you are flying with the cloak of the bat, you literally can't make attacks because both your hands are occupied.
And I was gonna say, and I don't think you can. I was gonna say, can a bat cunning action dash? I
Well,
don't-
like, here's the thing. Like, it's an effect of the cloak of the bat that in an area of dim light or darkness, he can just grip the edges of the cloak and fly with it.
Oh yeah, but that's still.
Like, that's without turning into a bat.
Yeah. Yeah, in darkness you can fly 40 feet. You can basically fly as fast as Mark can run. As Fergus can run.
A little bit slower, actually.
Oh, so yeah, he can keep pace with you. Literally, and besides, literally, all you have to, like, if he just gave you like a solid wallop with like a sling, I was gonna say
That's
you'd
a
have to make.
concentration check.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you'd have to make a concentration check. To just
Not
make
if I fly up.
Dude, it's a sling. It is a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
You'd have to make a, like, if you got smacked in the gut with a
But he
rock,
can't punch me if I fly up.
nobody can hurl rocks at you.
I mean,
That's
you'd have to
fine.
land sometime.
Your
Ideally-
arms will get tired.
Ideally before more.
Yeah, so he can keep pace with you very easily, and he can also fling rocks at you to try to make you fall.
Like, I'm just doing this so that I can get the information for actually making the attack roll, but, like, let's see. Okay, so you'd have to be at least 30 feet up before my attacks against you have disadvantage. But you'd have to be at least 120 feet up before I just wouldn't be able to hit you outright. And I feel it's also worth mentioning that if you wind up losing grip on the cloak while you're 120 feet up, guess what? That turns into 12d6 falling damage.
And then you die.
Not if I regain my hands.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, I was
That
gonna
would
say,
be...
well, I was gonna say. Well, here's the thing. I mean, like, if he fell, obviously he can only fall so fast, you know, and he might be able to at least slow the fall. It would depend on.
I think I actually remember seeing a bit in Xanathar's guide regarding speed.
Yeah, there is a section about falling and fall damage, but anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's ignore this.
we'll cross that bridge if we ever actually cross it.
If he just doesn't attack me, we won't have an issue.
I mean, if you don't give him a reason to attack you,
That's valid.
you're very
Fair.
bad. You're very bad at not giving him reasons to attack.
No, he finds reasons.
You give him no. You literally okay. You walk up to him and serve them to him on a platter,
Yeah, you really
like
do.
literally
Yeah, you
gourmet,
do.
like freaking gourmet seasoned reasons to hurt Mar.
Like gourmet bourbon.
No, like
Bourbon's
freaking
not
like-
gourmet, it's
no,
crap.
like you freaking go to your fancy restaurant in town. You eat like filet mignon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you give him the filet mignon of reasons to hurt him.
Also, I found the specific rule, and it specifies when you fall from a great height, you instantly descend up to 500 feet. It specifies up to, which means that it would actually just be silly if you fell any faster than that.
Well, yeah,
But there's nothing saying that you can fall any slower.
Right. Well, I think normally, what was it? Safe falling distance is 60 feet per round. So higher than that would, like I said, we will cross that bridge.
Which means if Gus was a fucking idiot and sprinted into a wall at, like, sprint speed, that would be, like, 3d6 damage he could take just from hitting the wall.
But anywho, so let's
I'm pretty
see.
sure-
So yeah, Grob and Drengar go back into town. I suppose at some point after you come back with your lock.
Mm-hmm. Lock up
And,
the bourbon.
Yep. And
And a bourbon to replace the bourbon that Drengar drank.
but yeah, so I'm guessing Eddie at least had a little bit to drink too, right? Maybe like a glass or so.
I
Honestly,
offered him a
after
glass.
After I gave him like Delta glass, I just don't really care enough. Mostly,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
too
just-
enthralled listening to the
did
music.
Ferguson also drink at any point?
I mean, I poured myself a glass of whiskey as well, but I mean more for the more for the purpose of enjoying the flavor rather than getting sloshed.
Oh, right. Because I was gonna say, because at whatever point that you decided to drink out of it, it tasted like just beer, not the good bourbon. It tastes like beer. You take a sip, yeah. It's like this doesn't taste like how you would expect 50-year-old aged wood elf bourbon to taste. It tastes like a beer you got at the tavern.
I would like to attempt to deduce what may have happened.
Okay, make an insight check. Somebody's messing with your booze.
All right. Now, see, I
I'm
got a
betting
liquor
it's-
cabinet for a reason. I have a love for drink.
Oh, I know you do.
And this will not do. If someone is sabotaging my booze, someone's in trouble.
Get your thinking cap on, or your little detective cap.
Yo, can I just like go full booze hound to see if I smell my bourbon?
Like yeah, okay. You smell so you smell you smell like in the bottle, smells like bourbon. You smell into the glass, also smells like bourbon. But when you take a sip, it tastes like beer.
Smells like bourbon, tastes like beer. And I try to think, like, if it tastes like beer, it probably is.
Walks like a duck and quacks like a duck. It has to be beer. Wait.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
like,
so all right, yeah, well, this okay. I suppose if you need to get going, Drew, this might be a decent place to stop then.
Yeah. A, I'm tired, and B, I have to get up early for work tomorrow since I have a dentist appointment I need to get to, and I'm leaving early.
Nah, it's okay, man.
My bad.
Honestly, this is a good enough place to leave off anyway. This is actually the timing on that. It's actually kind of perfect. This is a good place to leave off. Leave off
with a mystery.
So yeah, so
who's been fucking with my booze?
So now you know that Dell accidentally killed his best friend.
one of his best.
You killed
friends,
Eddie?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh shit! You've been the zombie the whole time.
His best friend at the time.
That explains his obsession.
Yeah, he's actually a zombie. No wonder he wants to control them so badly.
Zombie god.
He slowly. Here,
Occasionally brains. Wait, what?
plot twist. Yeah, Eddie's not actually a 5th level wizard necromancer. He's actually he's not a gnome necromancer wizard. He's actually an undead level 5 lich. He's slowly leveling up in lichdom. He's not a full lich yet, not until level 10.
See, I like to imagine was so strong I got to the power of lichdom, and then someone just clubs me over the head so hard that it's basically like amnesia of the high school where I forget most basic things, and then just start over.
All right. Well, good night, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I will see you all next week.
Later.